Nation, welcome back to another episode of Be.More.ER Unboxed. We're ending our series with these few items that I picked up from Five Below. Remember, at the very beginning, I said I wanted to check out and see if this stuff worked. Some were wins, some were fails. So let me tell you about these wins that I actually really like from Five Below that could up the level of your video production. Here we go. Okay, sound is everything. You've heard me say that ad nauseum. So you need some sort of microphone. Don't ever rely on the onboard mic for your camera or phone for great sound because it probably will fail you. They're getting better, but don't ever rely on it. Use something that is made to amplify the voice wonderfully. So I don't know. I will look. I'll tell you, like I did with the other microphone from the vlogging kit, I was a little bit skeptical because for $3, how much can I really get? And in fact, this was from Five Below, but it is $3. This is a lavalier microphone, also known as a lapel mic, but it is wired. So it wires to you or clips to you, and then you plug the other end into your phone. It has a 3.5 millimeter jack at the end, and I'll show you in just a moment. So it is ultra portable, as they said. It is a lapel clip, and it is a plug and play, perfect for podcasts and live streams, says them. I would be the judge of that. So this is what it looks like. So I left the little twist tie on the end because no need to, get into it. But I did test this. So this has as you can see, the windscreen on it. It is not as substantial as some of the other. I have some quite pricey lapel microphones, and of course it's not as substantial. Here's the clip, but the clip is usually on other lapel mics, more expensive ones. It's usually at the base of the microphone and not sliding up and down on the wire. So again, this was $3. So what do you want? So, but I said, you know what? For $3, I'll try it. And here we go. It's the 3.5 millimeter input, the plug. It plugs right into your phone, or it would plug into, it's plug and play. So I'm sure this will work with your computer as well. I'll talk about the cons in a moment. So again, it's very light, very portable. The Pro, I tried it and it actually sounds good. I am not mad at this at all. For the money that you spend on this, you get actually nice, clear sound. I was in a fairly quiet room. There was no buzzing, there was no humming. This actually sounds good. So if you're in a pinch and you need a lapel mic, I would hop on over to Five Below and pick these up. You could, of course, also order them from someplace like Alibaba or Amazon. But if you need it today and you don't have time for the Amazon man or woman to come by your house, go ahead and pick one of these up from Five Below because it's for the money. Again, this was $3. It does sound really good. In fact, I'm very surprised at how good this does sound. So now let's get to the cons with this. As I said, the construction of this, I don't know how long this is going to last. Of course, if you're very careful with anything, it can last. But I've had very expensive lavalier microphone sets that the wire has become like unattached, and I've had to buy a new one, which is a pain. And that's with something that you're spending quite a bit of money on. So I don't know how long this will last, especially with the clip sliding up and down like this. So that's one thing. But if you're careful enough, I'm sure it's fine. So my thing is the construction of this is not the greatest, but for it to be just mediocre construction, the sound is really good. Okay, and another con with this is obviously this is just a microphone. So you're not going to be able to monitor sound with this. You're going to have a separate set of earbuds or a separate headset to be able to monitor any sound. So for example, if you were doing a show, let's say on Instagram Live or something like that, if somebody wanted to come on live with you, you would not be able to hear them. There is a fix to this. You could get a splitter. They have splitters where one end you would plug in your headphones and the other end you would plug in the microphone, and you'll be able to hear and talk. Make sure you plug it into the right end. So that is a fix. But again, then that ends up being more than a $3 fix, right? But again, compared to what you would spend on more pricey microphones or pricier microphones, this is a good interim where you're not spending too much. And splitters, honestly, are not that expensive. You could get them for less than $10. You can order them from any place, basically. So this is a yes. Keep in mind the construction is not the greatest, but it will serve its purposes and the sound is actually good. Okay, now let's talk about lighting that I liked. So I showed you lights that I would not buy from them. I liked the lights, but it costs too much to kit it up the way that I need it. But if you're looking to add a little bit of dimension to your videos, see, right now I'm brightly lit. Everything is like evenly lit around, which is fine. That's what I like. But say I wanted to illuminate something in my background and make it maybe a different color. There's an app for that and a fix for that. Five Below has LED color changing light bulbs. I was really excited about this one because I'm sure you've seen all these videos on YouTube, etc., where people are illuminating little things in their background with either blue light, purple light, pink light, or whatever color that they like. Blue, pink, and purple are usually the most popular colors I've seen, but you can illuminate with any color light because these are color changing. They're also smart light bulbs. You can download an app from the App Store or the Google Play Store, and it will, using your phone, you can change the colors, you can change the mood, the brightness. It's actually really very cool. So there's an app for that, but it also comes with a remote. So I'm going to show you right now. I've got my LED work light right here. Well, it's a scoop light, and I put the LED light inside. So all you have to do is screw it into a regular light fixture, and now you've got a smart light bulb that you can control either with the app on your phone or with this cute little remote. Isn't it cute? So if that works too. So you just turn it on and look, this is actually the red. So I don't know if you can see that, but you can change it to, what I'm doing now is changing it to blue, changing it to green, changing it to this aqua, changing it to yellow. They've also got regular white light. So it looks blue, but this is actually white light. And then you can also shut this off. Isn't that really, really cool? I think this is the coolest thing ever. Now, my only thing with this is that these are small, if you can't tell. You need enough of these to make an impact if the objects are not going to be close enough to you. So I tried to use just one. I have two of these, and I tried to use just one to illuminate something in the background. It's not bright enough. So you're going to need more than one of these lights if you're trying to illuminate something with color in the background. You're not going to get a whole wash of light. You will need more than one of these. Now, these are $5.25 each, which is really a good price for a smart light bulb, but it's not as bright as you need. And depending on what you need to, it can start to get pricey if you need to buy 5 and 6 and 7 light bulbs to illuminate things. But again, chalk that up to the price of production. With that, if you get enough of these, you can place them around in the different lamps and illuminate either with the same color or different colors and add some dimension to your background instead of it just being regular and plain. And finally, the last thing in our Five Below Be.More.ER unboxed haul review is for video and live stream is a lighting bar. So I showed you the smart bulbs, which are really cool. You can replace the bulbs and the lamps with those, but you will need enough of those to make a difference, especially if you're in a larger room. Smaller room, maybe not as big as a problem. But if you don't have any lamps and you still want to add some dimension to your room, to your set, right? Think about this. This is an LED light bar. So, and it's not upside down. This is what it looks like. It comes with a remote control. This one does not have an app, so it is not smart, but it does have a remote control very similar to the other one. There we go. Okay, so it's RGB, of course, red, blue, green, red, green, blue. It is USB controlled, so you could plug it into something like a computer or whatever, or to a USB adapter outlet and then plug it into the wall, which is what I do. And it has 15 colors and 4 different modes. Forgot to tell you that the smart lamps, the smart light bulbs, those also have 4 modes as well. So this, if I could get it to come over here, here we go. This is what it looks like. Now, that's one of the downsides, that the cord is actually short. So you're going to have to use an extension cord or something like that. But, these are light bars. And I don't know if you saw, but on the package, they had a suggestion of using this with your television to like light up the underside of your television if it's hanging on the wall. But here we go. I am actually going to turn this on now, and look, you could see it is cycling through all the different colors, and that is one mode. And so I'll show you. So for example, you could just do one color. This is green. This is an aqua. And I know if I turn off those lights, you'd be able to see it better, but we're not doing that today. This is orange light, which kind of looks a little bit, actually, this is the green, sorry. And then this is orange, which looks a little more amber. Hard to see on this. And then you've got this cute little magenta purplish light. It's magenta, not magenta, whatever. So now here's the cool thing. You have the flash mode. So you could do that if you're trying to have a party mood. These are also really cool lights for just if you're having an event or something, an event or having people over, and a small party, a small gathering, and you want to change up the mood. But these also work very well for video. Obviously, you would probably not want to cycle through the different colors. You'd want to use it to illuminate. Again, you need more than one of these, because I tried and one was not enough for a room this size. So you've got that. Then you've also got strobe. Please be careful there we go. So it's going through them. You can't see, but yeah, you can. It's actually going through them. And you've got fade. So it fades from one color to another. And then swoosh. All right, so hopefully this is not messing with you all too much. I'm going to turn it off. But it's actually nice and it's compact. You can see the size. It's not too big, but you definitely would need more than one of these if you are planning to really illuminate things. Again, think about the size of your room as to whether or not both the LED smart bulbs and these would work for you. If you're in a smaller room and you want to illuminate things, this will probably work. You wouldn't need as many. In a room this size, which is quite large, I would need at least 4 light bars. These are $5.25 each. Again, that is an investment in lighting, but not much of one. So I am all for the LED smart bulbs. Also, this LED light bar. Check them out, and also check out the lavalier mic, or known as a lapel mic, as well, if you're looking for some inexpensive sound. Now, again, the construction of these things, it's $5.25. So you can't just throw them around. They're hard plastic. There is the propensity maybe for them to chip. Well, the smart light bulbs are fine. Those are fine. But something like this is that hard plastic, which could chip if you drop it on the ground. Be careful with the construction with the lapel mic as well. I already explained why. But when you're starting off on the cheap, there are some really great finds at Five Below that I would definitely recommend. So let me know. If you try any of these, leave a comment. Let me know, yeah, I liked it, or this is what I did to make it even better, because I would love to know. With that, I am going to let you go and maybe check out some of these things and have fun being more with your video and live stream. Until next time, cheers. Settled in our knowledge and conversations.